We just wrapped up Tim's amazing kitchen remodel. In this video, Tim and I want to walk you through the transformation. Let's check this thing out.
This is, the best part.
The fact that there was a giant stone fireplace, like right where that fridge is a couple months ago, is insane.
I can tell you right before demo, I was sitting on the couch with Melissa and I was like, I don't know how this can actually be a kitchen.
I know there's times you're staring at me like I was insane when you're like, how are we putting this kitchen in this room? I think we did it.
I will tell you that when I looked at the renditions and I was like, this is cool, I can't believe it's gonna happen. And then once demo started, I still couldn't see it. And then I think when you started putting all the cabinets in, I really saw it come together.
I think the island might be bigger than the whole kitchen used to be, which is crazy. 5 of you were in that little tiny room that we'll be in next, and now you're in here.
I just remember us sitting down with you going what are our must-haves, and it really was functionality, but also, we're at a time in our lives that we want to entertain and have space, and we just couldn't do that.
I mean, heck, in the old kitchen, you were storing pans in the oven just to keep them out of the way. There's no lack of storage here now.
No lack of storage, and we're not storing anything in our microwave anymore. I wanted to make sure that, if I'm doing it, I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it. And there's certain features that we really wanted, so I wanted a hood. So the hood was a really big ticket that I wanted. Also, this pot filler, definitely a game changer. I love it. We use it pretty much a couple times a week.
But come on, you gave Melissa a hard time about the pot filler. It's the dumbest thing ever. How many times have you said it's the best thing you got?
I do, but one of the other things that I think which is totally phenomenal would be just the backsplash. So I felt like that was one of the things that we were thinking about, bringing the countertop actually up the wall. You talked us out of it because you said, you know what, let's kind of change it up. And then you said, let's do herringbone. And I think herringbone really is a showstopper.
Yeah. Plus we got our full height backsplash on the bar, so it really stands out.
Yeah, that was a really good idea. Actually, you came up with that on the fly. I think that's amazing with the coffee station. We have the beverage fridge. I never really had that before, so it was totally worth it.
I think our final thing that we did was, again, we were looking at this, trying to figure out what to do here. Melissa wanted to put a closet in. We were like, no way, we're not putting closets in here.
We were between a closet, a desk, but then you're like, you know what? I don't think a desk is really functional here. This is really functional because we do use the backyard a lot. We have the pool. We have an area for the kids to actually hang their own coats. And there's the pantry down below. They put their shoes. So now we can just, it's a go-to spot. All
right, let's see where this old kitchen was.
If you can believe this, right?
I was looking at pictures of this the other day of how it used to be.
I can't believe it.
We knocked this wall out, but the kitchen ended here.
Yes.
It was there's jail cells that are bigger than the kitchen.
This is actually where the wall was. And you literally can turn around and it was just your dishwasher, your sink. I mean, there's nothing here. I mean, it was not a functional kitchen. We both agree that we want to have a dining room because the option was if you got rid of this, if you just made this your kitchen, you want to have a dining room. And I'm like, we need a dining room.
This is awesome to sit around the table and eat when you're not at the island.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anything I asked you to do, you would give me your honest opinion. You're like, Tim, I think it's gonna look awesome, or maybe we shouldn't do that. And I think that's what I really loved about it. This is where a refrigerator used to be, in here. Well, I thought, well, let's just put a closet there. But Brian's like, no, let's reimagine this, right? He says, you need storage. Is this good to your space for entertaining? Do the walnut shelf with the walnut countertop and you have extra space. And it works out perfect. It literally looks like a new house. Doesn't even look like the house I bought 5 years ago.
All right, that's my big question though. Why didn't you just buy a new house?
Because the prices of houses are expensive. And I really love where I'm at. And I have everything I need here. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just invest the money and do it my way. But it was well worth it.
Well, I love it.
I love it too.